What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I wanted to quickly do a little bit of a recap and understanding of how yesterday went, and also the post market, and hopefully during the live stream today you'll be able to see the pre market. But I wanted to break this down because I did it in a live stream to recap some things, but it was more stressed out than anything. Looking at all of this stuff and thinking like it doesn't make sense. There's nothing that tells me that this would just be a straight downhill spiral. Now, we'll get into this in a little bit. So before I start, please hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And make sure you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Also check out some of the links. Let me know what you think about this situation. What happened yesterday? What transpired yesterday? Do you know about what's all going on? And when you looked at what it opened at and where it ended up at and the trend line, let me know if you thought that this was accurate. Did you feel like there weren't enough peaks and valleys? Did you feel like everything, went against logic here when it comes to understanding candlesticks and understanding what's actually happening, the volume? It just doesn't make sense to me. So let me know what you think in the comment section below before I really dive into this. So yesterday I did this live stream talking about the fact that it doesn't make sense. And I really didn't have a ton of information to go off of saying like, oh, well, this is the reason why I think that, it went down. And this is the reason why I think that, both of them ended up looking pretty similar. So that's the main reason. That's the thing that I cannot get over is the fact that both of these charts, when you look at AMC here, you look at AMC and you look at GME, both of the charts look identical. I mean, they hit their bottoms at the exact same point. Exact same point. That's not something that's explainable. Something that I can understand if, maybe they did have the same amount of volume at the same price. They're different prices. They physically should not have the same setup when it comes to the chart. The same volume, increase, the amount of volume compared to all of the rest of them. So the bars at the bottom look pretty similar as well compared to each other. And you even look at the shape of it. I mean, you have this downward spiral, a little bit of an uptick, and then the dip, and then it comes up and then levels out. The same thing over here. Downward spiral starts to come back, dip, and then it goes up and then flattens out. It's the same method. Now, when you think of that, you can see that you have these hedge funds that are offering these shorts to other firms, trading them back and forth basically to artificially lower the price and make it look like we're selling, cheat the system. And the problem is that we're not seeing that actually being recognized or called out because it makes no sense whatsoever. Everything that I was looking at in the charts, everything that I kept calling out, the fact that we kept hitting a support level of $9 in the pre-market, and it ended up shooting up just a little bit, resisting that $9 mark, and then dropped down significantly. So here you see it has that $9 mark to where it had those touch points, a bunch of touch points at the $9 mark, and I was like, all right, well, that makes sense. Then you see it hit this little peak here. I thought it was going to skyrocket up, and not like skyrocket, but I at least thought we were going to see some peaks and valleys, some volatility. With all of the things that happened here, I would have thought that we would have had a lot of peaks and valleys. And I didn't see that. I didn't. So if I had to give my overall opinion of what was going on with AMC, it's not explainable. And it's something that I can't physically say that I can ever predict. So if you think that you can predict it, I don't believe that that's true because it goes against all logic. Not all logic. There's some of them where you see, higher highs and higher lows and you understand why the price is going up. But then, it gets a little bit below a resistance level and then drops down significantly, passes a support level by far, and then continues to drop down. It looks like it's artificially being lowered. With the amount of volume that we can see here, it just doesn't look accurate. You know that there are a lot of people that are buying and holding. You see all the people that are buying and holding, and they're trying to basically artificially lower this price. The same thing with GME. They're trying to do the exact same thing, and it's depressing, and it has the same thing. Let me know what you think about the charts. Let me know what you think about everything that's happening here. Let me know what you think about the restrictions, because that's another piece that actually falls into this. The restrictions are a huge piece to why we can't have enough buying power to come at the selling power. When the selling power is not the American people, it's these firms, these funds that are passing it back and forth in order to artificially show a sell, basically, or show multiple sells. And that's not what we want to see. Obviously, as people, we're looking to see the price shoot up because we're all buying. And a number of people, everybody on my stream, everybody on other people's stream, they were looking to buy. It was at the lowest point possible. But, GameStop drops down to $90. $85 in the post market. AMC drops down to $7.52 in the after hours. It closed at $7.82. Are we going to see it shoot up? Will we? To tell you the truth, I don't know. I really don't, because I can't predict this. I tried to find different things, different levels, different SMAs, VMAs, whatever I was looking at. I tried to figure that out, but it's not really telling me what I should be seeing, if that makes sense. So every time I try and predict something, it really doesn't go as planned, besides the fact that I called 17 and opening at 17 and selling off, and then it resisting at like that 13 level, I believe. So I called that, but the problem is it continued to go lower after the market closed because of the fact that, you have all of this manipulation, this market manipulation, and it's blatant. It's 100% blatant. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. I don't want to make this video too long, but I wanted to kind of just talk about it and have something where I didn't have anything interrupted by maybe reading comments or, going through someone else's anger or anything like that. I wanted to talk about exactly what I'm feeling here. But it's a lot more than we're actually seeing. It's not just AMC is dead or GME is dead. It's the fact that these funds are actually doing something that will affect this in a negative way. And it's not a real negative. It's not a real sell. It's an artificial sell so that they can drop the price. And if they drop the price low enough, then they start really covering some of those shorts. And instead of losing billions of dollars, they're losing millions of dollars. And that helps them out drastically. They start offering these shorts at the lower price tier and say, okay, you know what? We lost money, right? But it's not as much as they would have lost if GME was up to $500 like it was. But since they're doing all of this manipulation, which is not being regulated by the SEC, I guess, they just are blind, I guess. I don't know. But they're just turning the other cheek. They're not even looking at what's going on here because it's blatant. You don't ever see two charts identically match each other. Identical. I mean, I really can't express this enough. It's literally every point to where they must have done this with both of these stocks at the exact same points at the exact same time to see the volume that we've seen, and then basically partner that with selling or artificially selling. So in my opinion, this is all just messed up, and I don't know what the price will be. I'm holding on to AMC. If you wanted my opinion, I'm holding on to AMC. I don't ever recommend that anybody does something with their money. You can go ahead and do whatever you want with your money, whatever you think is right, because I'm not a financial advisor. I am just a person on YouTube. Yes, I have degrees. I have an understanding of this stuff, but I don't want to be responsible for anybody making a bad decision and not being able to have enough money to average down. That's what it's all about. So I want to help you guys out. And if you are in a horrible situation, hopefully we can get you out of it. But I'm holding on. I'm down $3,000 as of now. But I have faith in what's actually going to happen, what's going to transpire, and the buying power of the people once we stop getting restricted. So hopefully something happens tomorrow. I'm going to continue to live stream for a little bit. I'm probably only going to stream until 10:30 tomorrow as well. Maybe just an hour after the market opens to see what they're doing. And hopefully in the pre-market, we see something good so that the price skyrockets a little bit. So some people can realize their profits if they want to, or some people can just wait it out. But I'll make sure to give you some opinions, but remember, don't take those opinions as the truth, because I'm just a guy on YouTube, right? I want to help you guys out as much as possible, but I can't help everybody's situation out, because if I help one person's situation out, then the next person, may have the opposite effect. which is not good, right? You're hoping for something to happen for that person, but something else has to happen for this person. So that's my video, guys. Hopefully this is not just a long-winded answer of what actually happened. Feels that way, but make sure you hit the like button on this video, hit the subscribe button, check out some of my streams. Definitely check out my other channels as well. There are some links down below for Webull if you're interested in that. Also for my credit card links, if you do want to sign up for any credit cards, they're definitely good ones. But that's my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.